You really only need 3 accounts to get ahead. And as a bonus, I'm gonna give you a bonus one, so that'll be a 4th one, but that one's really based on getting your kids ahead, right? As early as possible. But 3 accounts you need, and we're gonna start with the first one, and that's with your work account, right? Your 401k. However, I believe you should only do your work 401k if they give you a match, number one. And number 2, if they offer the Roth option. So you want to have the Roth option because that's money that goes in after tax, which means it can grow tax-free. Plus they give you the match. So that's your money, their money, and both of them get invested and grow tax-free. And I would just pick a fund like a S&P 500. Don't go too crazy on picking specific funds. Now, the second account you need would be a Roth IRA, which is the same thing as your work 401k, except it's outside of work. Now this you can open up. I personally have mine with Fidelity. I like Fidelity, but you can use a bunch of other companies, Vanguard, Schwab, Robinhood now. So there's a lot of companies that let you do this, but I like Fidelity. And with them, same thing applies. The only difference is in a 401k Roth IRA, so a Roth 401k with work, you're limited to what you can invest in. There's a few funds you can invest in, and that's it. Now, a Roth IRA outside of work, you can invest into anything you want. You can invest into the Ethereum ETF, the Bitcoin ETF. You can buy Tesla stock. You can buy Amazon stock. You can buy Meta stock, whatever you want to buy. So there's no limits to this, right? And you can buy as many as you want, as many stocks as you want, or ETFs, whatever you feel like doing. Not to mention, you can also buy dividend stocks, because dividend stocks give you income for the future, right? They give you, if you buy in dividend stocks, every 3 months, they pay out a dividend to their shareholders. And you get a certain amount per share, let's say 50 cents or 75 cents, whatever it is. And that compounds over time. And by the time you hit 59 and a half, you'll be getting paid every quarter. I don't know, 1,500, depending how much money you put in there, but 1,500 a month, or 2,000 a month, or $4,000 a month. The more money you put in, the more you get paid. Now, the last account is an individual brokerage account. I also have this with Fidelity, but I have different strategies. So I also have an account with Robinhood that I use also. So this is the same thing as your Roth IRA, except you're going to pay taxes on any gains that you make, right? Because it's a regular individual brokerage, no limits on what you can invest in, no limits on how much you can contribute to it. Just know that if you put in 1,000 and you make 2,000, if you want to withdraw the $1,000 you just made, you're going to have to pay taxes. That's the only difference between an individual brokerage and a Roth, right? So you're going to pay taxes. But this account to me is just to have spending money, right? Once you start, if you guys follow me, I'm gonna go over a lot of strategies you can use to make some money. So once you start doing these strategies and you're making income, you don't just want to wait till you're 59 and a half. You know, if you know you just made $1,000 this month, maybe you want to pull out the 1,000, right? Just pull out that $1,000, put something aside for your taxes, and now you can go spend it. Simple, right? So that's it. You only need those 3 accounts. Now, the bonus that I said that I was going to save for the end, and this is for your kids, right? Open a custodial account. Once again, I have this available with Fidelity. That I opened it for my kids in Fidelity. A custodial account allows you, it's an individual brokerage account, like the one I just spoke about, except it's for your kids. So it's in your kid's name. It's under their social security number. And the good thing about this is, depending on your state, when they turn 18 to 25, you have to transfer it over to their name legally. Obviously, you can manage it after that time also, but you're responsible for this account. You're managing it. Now, you can open this account as soon as your child is born. The moment they have a social security number, you can open this type of account and start putting money in there for them. So they get a head start, right? So that's great. And the good thing is, your first, I think right now as of 2025, the first $1,350, like $1,350 that they make in profits is tax-free. And then after that, it gets taxed at their rate. Now, do your research, because this does affect if you get financial aid and all that stuff, because it is under their social security number. But if you're not putting that much money in there, don't worry about it. But that's it. Those are the accounts that I think you need. If you get those accounts and you subscribe to this channel or follow me on my TikTok or whatever, and find out some of the strategies I use to make some money, you can make some decent money, guys. So see you guys in the next one.